Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Camila aka CamiSimming and welcome to this new speed build. As you can see, today we are building in the world of Mount Komorebi, which is the latest world that we got for The Sims 4 that came with the latest expansion pack, Snow Escape. Yeah, that's the name of it. The world is so cute. It's it's really beautiful, so I wanted to build like a community lot here for my save file. And yeah, so this is a community lot. It's for my save file. It's on the lot where usually the bar is, like where the bar would be. And yeah, I'm actually so happy that I'm able to upload this one because today I haven't felt great. And I didn't know if I was like feeling like recording a voiceover. So, but yeah, I kind of try to force myself to do so. Don't take it the wrong way, because I don't mean like I'm forcing myself to do stuff for YouTube, because I actually like what I do here. It's just that sometimes I need a little push to do stuff. I don't know if I have like talked about it openly on YouTube or not. I honestly can't remember. But if I haven't, just know that I've been struggling with mental health issues for many years now. So yeah, I'm also I've become better at like realizing when I'm not feeling great and like reacting to this. And so today I didn't feel like doing like anything. So basically I forced myself to go on a walk all by myself here near where I live. There are a lot of like isolated roads, like there are some houses, but it's not like very crowded, so I wasn't stressed about meeting people and worrying about my mask or not. I spent time outside without a mask on my face, which was so like invigorating, I think. And I think that this time I spent outside was much needed, because lately, like in January, apart from 2 or 3 times I left my house to go grocery shopping or to do like something important that had to be done, like not something that counts as leisure time. If you don't count that, I've been out of my house twice and I met some friends for a total of 4 hours in the last, I think, since the 20th of December. So that's not great. Like, I'm not feeling very good, and I'm sure that many of you understand the feeling that I'm having, so I'm kind of comfortable talking about it here, because maybe you just need to feel that you're not alone, because you are not. I think that everyone is feeling like this. It's a very stressful period, and I don't know, I just felt like talking about it here today because I don't want to lie to you who watch my videos. Like, I want to be honest with you and tell you what's going on. I haven't felt great in the last couple of months because of this, because of COVID, because of like the situation not getting better, and because I'm so anxious. I don't wanna any of my relatives to catch COVID, especially my mom and my brother. My brother has some health issues, so it wouldn't be great for him to catch COVID, and yeah, I'm so stressed about this. And so like when I got COVID, because in December I got it, I was so worried that I had like passed it on to them, but fortunately I don't know how, because up until the day before I discovered I got it, like we were having lunch and dinner together and we watched, I don't know, the TV together in the living room. So I don't know what happened. None of them caught it, so I'm really happy that was the case. And so yeah, that's going good, I guess. But I don't know. I think that this situation, like the self-isolating thing and everything, is kind of a burden on our mental health. Like, because if you've been good, like I have, and you've been staying at home and not going out if it's unnecessary, then you practically haven't had any social interactions in months, like any proper interaction with anyone. Like I've been out with some friends, but it was like very brief, very short, just to like chat a bit, and then that was it. So I just wanted to say that if you have any questions about mental health or how I dealt with what I'm like, how I'm dealing with it, and actually like you can reach out to me and or in the comments, because I'm sure that if I won't be able to answer to you, like to your comments, someone will. I'm so sure of this. So yeah, if you want to talk to someone, just know that this comment section here is open to anyone. Anyway, let's talk about the build for a second. So as you can see, this part of the build here is a restaurant. But if you know me just a little bit, or if you've seen some of my community lot videos, you'll know that I don't like to have just like single purpose lots, if that makes sense. Like when I build a community lot, I want it to have multiple functions and not just one. So this one is not just a restaurant. In the end, it's gonna work also as a bar in my save file, because just this morning I changed some of the tables downstairs. Like I removed them and I put a bar there and a TV, so it should be working great as a bar too. But yeah, so this is just one of the 3 buildings that we'll have on Sloth, because as you will see in just a few minutes probably, I will add 2 more buildings on the right. I will add a laundromat and a 3rd build that has a yoga studio and a gym downstairs and a small apartment upstairs. And I thought that was great for like gameplay purposes, because if you want to own this restaurant, you could live here like on the lot, because that apartment is very like small, doesn't have a lot of, it's not so small, it's a decent sized apartment, but it doesn't have a lot of furniture in it, because I didn't want to like overly decorate it, because if you aren't gonna use it, it will just make it harder for your PC to load the lot. So I haven't decorated it properly. It just has like the basics. It has a kitchen and bathroom and a bed and a dresser and a sofa for the living room, but that's it. I had also to remove the dining table that I placed there, because I remembered that if you are on a restaurant lot, your Sims will be seated like anywhere. So if you have a dining table in your apartment, that will count as a possible sitting space for your customers. That's not ideal to have guests in your house when they should be in the restaurant. So yeah, and that tiny build in the middle there is the laundromat, because I thought it was kind of cute on a Japanese inspired lot to have something like that. I think it's very fitting. I don't know why actually, but it just made sense to me at the time when I built this. So yeah, I hope that you will like this idea, because you can actually bring your laundry in your inventory like along with you. And so if you come here, you can just go there and do laundry, maybe charge your Sims some money so that you can pretend you're actually paying for it, because I put down some fake ATMs to act like those things where you pay for your laundry, like for the water and electricity they use for you to get your laundry done. I don't know. Now I'm kind of working on the landscaping. It's not very elaborate because we don't have a lot of grass to work with today. We just have some, I'm actually don't know how to say it, like flower beds, or yeah, I think it's flower beds. But yeah, I tried to make the pathway to the restaurant a bit more interesting, and I placed some lanterns in the fountain there. But I think that we are kind of done with the restaurant, apart from some small clutter that I will add in the end, because now we are gonna be working on the other two buildings, which I think are so cute and make this lot very kind of realistic from the outside, because it's not very common to have standalone buildings, I don't think, especially like in older towns like this one, or in general. I don't think, like here in Italy, for example, and I think basically everywhere else, if you have like a standalone building for something, if it's a supermarket or anything, it's because it's not in the center of a town, but like more on the outskirts, I don't know, or in the industrial area of a city or of a town, which is not the case of this lot here, or like any other lot in The Sims. And the yoga studio slash gym lot has kind of a more modern touch with the windows, but it's actually very traditional. Like, if you don't count the windows, the rest of it is very traditional Japanese. I hope I did a decent job. I don't know, I just went with what I was inspired by, and like, it's inspired by Japanese architecture. I don't want to say it's Japanese looking because I'm not an expert, and so I don't want to pretend to be one, and I don't want to offend anyone if I'm saying that it's kind of Japanese looking. To me it is, but I'm not Japanese, so probably I'm wrong. If you are Japanese, or if you're familiar with the architecture, please let me know what I did wrong here, because I'm sure that I did something wrong. I made sure in the bathroom for the apartment to separate the toilet from the rest of the bathroom appliances, because that, I remember, is something common, I guess. Like, everyone, when Snow Escape came out, made sure to separate the toilet from the rest of the bathroom. And so I did it too. As you can see, I'm still working on the exterior because, I don't know, I wanted the shapes to be kind of different from each other. So I spent kind of a lot of time working around them and on them. I wanted each building to have its own character, its own vibe. The colors are very different. Also, the textures for the roofs are kind of different, I think. And by the way, talking about roofs, if you didn't know, lately I've been posting some shorts here on YouTube with some very basic tips and tricks that, like, for me are basic, and maybe for someone else that, like, who builds a lot, are kind of basic, but maybe for someone else are not. Like, if you are new to The Sims, or if you don't build a lot, but maybe if you kind of like, maybe you play a lot and sometimes you have to build a house for your family or whatever, maybe those tricks can be useful to you. So if you want, you can take a look. I try to upload 3 of them each week, and so far I'm succeeding at it, which is so surprising because I'm the queen of messing up my schedule. So that's so amazing. I'm very proud of myself. I know that doesn't, like, probably you don't care about it, but I do. I really do. So yeah, if you want to take a look, they are on my profile. Or if you're not much of a like YouTube person, I have an Instagram account that's focused on The Sims, and I post those same videos there too, because I think that they can work both here on YouTube and on Instagram, because they are useful. So if they're useful to someone here, maybe they can be useful to someone on Instagram too, I guess. But as you can see, the yoga studio and gym are slowly coming together. I cut out everything about the apartment upstairs because it wasn't so interesting, like, at all. As I was telling you before, I haven't decorated it properly. I just put some basic furniture in it, just so you know that's supposed to be an apartment and that you can use it for this purpose here, and like to show where I imagined the various areas of the house are gonna be, like the kitchen, dining, and living space, the bedroom, and the bathroom are kind of there so that you can see what I was thinking about. But other than that, it's nothing too special, like, at all. So I didn't think it was necessary to show it to you. There are screenshots of it at the end of the video if you're interested in seeing how it came out. And so yeah, that's the only proof we have that that apartment actually exists. But yeah, now we're gonna be adding the many finishing touches to the restaurant and also I think the yoga studio and gym. But then we are gonna be working on the laundromat because we haven't done it already. And I think it's very cute. Probably not necessary, like it's definitely not a necessary building, but I think it gives a bit of reality to this game and to the gameplay. Like you come here if you don't have laundry in your house and you do it here for a cheaper price. And I think it's pretty cute. I'm very happy with how this whole lot came out. I think I was very inspired. Lately I haven't been so inspired, so it's kind of a bummer, but seeing this makes me want to go back to that time like 2 or 3 weeks ago, as I was saying, where I was actually super inspired to build anything. I built this, I built the park in Oasis Springs, so I don't know, it was just a very inspiring time for me, I don't know. But anyway, I think I'm gonna leave you to the rest of the speed build because this voiceover has been a mess. I cut out the parts when I messed up the most, so you of course haven't heard me messing up with words, but I can assure you that I have. So yeah, I think this is gonna be it from my part today. I hope that you enjoyed this speed build and that you will enjoy the rest of it. If you did, and if you are enjoying it, please make sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I will see you all in my next video and have a great day. Bye everybody.